It's a building that's meant so much to the city of New Orleans and all of its residents over the years. And our coverage of the NFL has brought us to it, Caesars Superdome. Today, it's an exciting battle of NFC teams between the Chicago Bears and the New Orleans Saints. Cairo Santos out for the opening kick. And here we go from New Orleans. Devin Duvernay to return it. And he'll go out of bounds after getting it all the way down inside the kicking team's 45.
Now that's a way to start the ball game. A return all the way across midfield. And the kick return team, they're going to get a big old thank you when they get to the sideline. Nothing like starting your offense with a short field to begin the game.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. They'll give right side. Here's Bigsby. He's all the way home. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. Austin Seibert on to try the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Saints will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Reed now to kick this one away. On the return, here comes Davis. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run. First call here coming from the shotgun.
What is going on?
Williams starting with a pass here. He finds a Dunze downfield. And they're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. A 28-yard pickup there. And it'll be 1st down Bears. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Williams on 1st down. That's to a Dunze again. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. A pickup of 17. And that'll be 1st down Chicago.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
And Williams is going to get them the 1st down with a slide at the end of it.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide to practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
First down, Williams to throw. He got it! Interception! Quincy Riley picks it.
That's one of those drives, Kate, especially on the opening drive. You come to the sidelines, and all you're thinking about, unfortunately, is the failure at the end. It's kind of like being a student. You're so good all semester, and then you just bomb the final exam.
Now we give left side to Bigsby. He's out in the clear. And he will get this inside the 30.
He just didn't quite have the last bit of burst needed to finish it off. But don't be surprised to see them go his way again soon. Give him a chance to earn that touchdown.
They go play action on 1st down. One's on the mark, Jacoby Myers. And he gets this forward to the 19.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
And this is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. Some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats, 70 Timberwolves, Panther 11, 79 Broncos.
They're going to throw out of the gun. Getting up, he will score. It's a New Orleans touchdown. The Saints parlay the interception into points.
I have a little sense, Kate, that equipment manager is going to find a way to keep that football for this QB. Yeah, he was a dual threat guy in college. That's his first in the NFL using his legs.
Cyber tacks on the point after. And the Saints drive out to an early 14-0 lead. Reed now to kick this one away. On the return, here comes Davis. Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that 1st down.
And the Bears, 1st down.
Out of the gun, here's Williams. This is brought in. Big gain here for Loveland. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
First and 10 from the 32. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he gets it forward to still about a yard out of that. Sent down by Cody Barton.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Working from the gun, Williams. Hits his target, that's DJ Moore. And he picks up about 6 on the play. Stopped the right near the marker. Didn't get it, 3rd down. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game. And that leaves them with a decision to make on 4th and short.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
All right, down a couple of scores. They want a bigger swing than just 3. They're going for this. Trying to push this past the marker. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
If you call that play in a huddle as a quarterback, you break the huddle, and you can almost feel it right from the jump. You get that surge at the point of attack on 4th and short. They did, and then some to move those chains.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. From the red zone on 1st. To the left and hauled in by Odunze. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears reach pay dirt for the first time this game. It's a Rome Odunze touchdown. Extra point is good by Santos. And the Bears cut the lead in half. It's down to 7. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. McAllister now to return. Showing a little burst so far. He's racing past midfield. He could get there. And he does. Touchdown. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
What do you think, Brock? Can we get dueling kick return touchdowns, huh? Let's find out. The kick is away. On return, here comes Davis. Showing a little burst so far. You're going to bring him down as he gets it to the 33. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL. But it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
To throw, Williams. Got a man. Loveland has it. They drop him with a big hit. At least he's able to hold on for the game. But boy, Brock, what a shot.
There's no question, Kate, the big plays down the seam or will make tight ends a fan favorite. But it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it gets good coverage, contested catches. They really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
That's Cox. This is Loveland. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. So that connection for a first will bring us to the end of the first. 21-7 is our score. Back to the Superdome of Caesar in just a bit. We're back and all set for the second quarter. Bears football. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with 1st and 10. This time they've got him. He can't break another tackle. He will go down behind the line. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. Williams from the gun. Brought in right side by Moore. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground.
And it's 3rd down.
5 men in the secondary for the Saints. 3rd down. Now here's Williams. Shoves one away. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day one install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then. And the running back still doing it to this day.
And this is going to go for about an 8-yard pickup as he takes him inside the 30-yard line. Now we see he's in some pain after making that tackle. Team personnel out now to take a look at him. Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on second down. They kick the running back in motion. Second and manageable. He's throwing. Near the goal line. And in for the Chicago touchdown. The Bears make it a one-score game in the first half. It's a Romadunze touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. That one splits the uprights. And the Bears cut the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
First and 10, Saints find themselves with some good field position starting out. From the gun, it's a get to Bigsby. He cuts it back right. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. This play goes for 36. And that's good for a Saints first down.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, well, let's give them a little love right here, Kate. They don't always get the attention they deserve on the broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
First down, play action. Finds him on the crossing route. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it first and goal from the 8.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Back-to-back big plays have them all set up. First and goal here.
19, 18, Buffalo 18. Go.
From the red zone now. Escapes out to the left. They can touchdown here, but they cannot connect. So that's going to send them back to the line for second and goal.
I can pretty much guarantee you, Kate, the minute that quarterback left the pocket, that D coordinator started to hold his breath. It is so hard when you play a dual threat QB out on the run in space, especially down here in the red zone. But the defense.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints take a 13-point lead. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
Reed now to kick this one away. And this one bounces into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes first and 10. To throw is Williams. Completed to his running back. And it's a quality effort here as he's pushed out right along the 40. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
He is rocked. That ball's free. And the Saints have the recovery.
You know, this just can't happen on first down. It really can't. I mean, ball security is at a premium on every down, every distance. But on first down, it is especially a killer.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
60 back. Come on. Cougar, 18, Rattler, 18.
They're going to throw now, following the turnover. To the right, pulled in by Palmer. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
They'll go play action. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with first and goal.
Man, I don't ever want to be a defensive coordinator. They do so many things right to take away the pass, and then what happens? Well, you get a quarterback that lowers his head, gashes the defense with one of the biggest runs of the game. You take away the pass, but you can't stop the QB run.
Cup 19. Ready.
Shotgun give now to Bigsby. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on first and goal.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Second and goal, they're going to throw. Buys time, rolling right. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up.
Dragon 60. Let's go.
Third and long for him here. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints grow their lead off the turnover. Seibert now to add the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Saints stretch their lead to 21.
Bears 14.
Reed now to kick this one away. And that one's going to skip across the goal line and into the end zone. So the football will come back out to the 20.
20-yard line.
Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's first and 10. Now Williams. Rolling left, buying some time. No one open, it looks like, so he's just going to chuck this to a different parish.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Second and 10 now. Williams. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. Just couldn't find Romadunze there. So they're left facing third and long. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Bronk. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
That's caught for the first. And he's going to be brought down right at the 35. A gain of 15 there. And it'll be first down, Bears.
First down. Gain of 15. First down, Chicago.
All set to go now from the 35. To the air yet again, Williams. Absolutely fires this one right side. That's complete inside the 35. And he's finally down to put a stop to this one, but a notable chunk of yardage broken off with that gain.
That's another Bears first down. First and 10 at the
So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. The Bears decide to call their first timeout, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down.
Okay, the rough showing both individually and collectively continues with this run game. The fumble earlier, and now totally stuffed on that one.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is second and 10. Williams to throw. Flush down now to his left. He's keeping it. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3. So he's chipping away a few here ahead of this third down.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Third down. Here's Williams. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. Justin Reed has the INT. And the Saints get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
Hey, we know in this league, takeaways are a big deal, but you get an interception and chunk yards with it. That is a gold star effort.
All set to go now from the 35.
65 cat. Here we go. Panther 11. 18 cop. Ready.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. He dodged the tackle. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball in your hands, number 1. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a...
And this is going to be a New Orleans touchdown. The Saints boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Seibert now to add the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Saints continue piling on to this lead.
Bears 14.
Reed now to kick this one away. And that one hit the landing zone first and then into the end zone. So it's going to be a touchback out to the 20.
Their own 20-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Back to work after throwing the pick. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up second down.
It's second down.
Working from the gun, Williams. Deep sideline shot is caught, and he gets out to stop the clock. They get 27 on the play, and that'll be first down Chicago.
And those are the completions they rely on in their passing game.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. First down, Williams to throw. Going all the way to the end zone here. This one's knocked away, so that's incomplete, and now we've got a flag down. This may be against the offense as well. So the refs get him for holding, and that's going to back this offense up. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now first and 20. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. touchdown, Chicago. It uses its second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive, really affected the decision-making there. Coming off a pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, well, he just took his medicine.
Looks like that last play convinces them to keep this one on the ground. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here, and it's going to bring up third down. Just before halftime, we get a timeout, take it. These last two snaps, they have forced this drive to what might be its last play here, Brock, and we can confidently say there's not going to be another run here on third down.
Yeah, I think it's time to let the passing game get going and really trust your quarterback here, who's got to compensate for 2 negative plays.
Chased out to his right. Narrow fire one up the middle and deep. Brought in inside the 20. And this will reach the red zone. He takes it down to the 17. Reed now to kick this one away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Williams from the gun. Short pass brought in. Avoids a defender. We've got a foot race. And it's a quality effort here as he's pushed out right along the 40. So 20 yards on that play. And it'll be 1st down Bears.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
1st down, Williams. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
I'm not going to be surprised at all, Kate, if we see more of this. Just trying to find some answer, extend plays, be creative, try different things, because nothing really consistently has gone well for him today.
Incomplete pass on 1st down, so still at the 40. It's 2nd and 10. To throw, Williams. He throws a bullet down the left sideline. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up. Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line. Sticking in the air, it's Williams. Completed over the middle. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Looking quickly here.
It's a gain of 14 yards. And the Bears 1st down.
Again, it's Williams. Escapes the pocket. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open or risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
Williams throwing again here on 2nd down. Complete right side. Burden has it. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39.
A 7-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Here's Williams again. Pass brought in by Burden. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Santos now for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Bears cut the lead by a quarter. Down now to 21.
Bears 21. Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up.
Up
the middle they go with Bigsby. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. That one nabs him 33 yards and a new set of downs, too.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung him to get to the second level and beyond.
Cougar 19. Dragon 60. Trap 60. Trap 60.
First down, play action. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
They give up the gun to Bigsby, and they take this in for the score. The Saints piling onto the scoreboard yet again. Seibert now to add the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Saints grow their lead yet again.
Saints 49, Bears 21.
Reed now to kick this one away. On the return, here comes Davis. They'll have decent field position to begin with here. Rocky's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. New set of downs for him from the 31. First down throw by Williams. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
After the incompletion, still at that 31-yard line, 2nd and 10. Now here's Williams. Forced out to his right. Now here he goes. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
That's just the case where you're trying to make something when there really is nothing there. There just wasn't an opening for him to work with, and he was lucky to get what he could.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Oh, he missed that one, and he knew it. Put it behind his guy, and now it's 4th down.
You never, ever, as an offense like 3-and-outs, Kate, and you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
A full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They are going for this. On 4th down, it's Williams. This is brought in. Big gain here for Loveland. And he's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40.
That's good for the Bears. First down.
Williams to throw on 1st. On the move, headed right. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You've got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
To the air yet again. Williams. Into traffic. Complete. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago.
Touchdown.
The Bears shrinking the lead some in the 3rd.
Lining up for the extra point.
Santos connects on the point after. And the Bears cut the lead by a quarter. Down now to 21.
Bears 28.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. First and 10, Saints find themselves with some good field position starting out.
Let's go now. Hawk 70, Hawk set, Warriors 70. Shut, ready.
They'll throw to start the drive. Connects on the crosser. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset. They've got first down here from the 36.
10 at the 36-yard line.
He's going to throw it. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
And 2 yards is all he's going to get before he's caught. Javon Dexter escorted him to the ground.
It's 3rd and 7.
Third down, they need 7.
19 tight, 19 tight. Pep, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. 19 Lion. Go.
Throw here, third down. This one will be intercepted. Picked off by Jaquan Brisker. And the Bears take over as he records his 10th career INT.
That is just a big-time individual effort, Kate, defensively. First, he takes the ball away, and then he's looking for points, right? He turns from defense to offense, and one more move, and he might have broken it to the house.
Williams on first down. Has it downfield, working the left. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. They get 40 on the big hitter. And that'll be first down, Chicago.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
From the 24 once again, it's second and 10. Williams set to pass. Completed to his running back. And he gets absolutely pumped to end that one.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Third down, here's Williams. And that is caught. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. It's a Roma Dudes a touchdown. His third through the air this game. That one right down the middle. And the Bears get it back to a 14-point game. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. First and 10 coming up.
Viking 18. Warriors, Cup 19. Cup 19. Panther 11. Panther 11. 79 Broncos. Ready.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. This has been a trend. Yet another interception. Picked off by Jaquan Brisker. Well, that should pretty much shut down throwing his way anymore, Brock. This guy has ended each of their last 2 drives by himself with an interception.
And that's kind of the price you pay when you're playing phenomenal ball as a defender. I can remember Aaron Rodgers, primetime game, said, I'm not even throwing once, and didn't attack Richard Sherman one time that game.
First down, Williams to throw. Pass him on the quick hitter. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here.
10 yards. That's good for the Bears. First down. It's a gain of 10. First down, Bears.
Out of the gun, here's Williams. Hits his running back. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone.
That's another.
It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, first and 10. Working from the gun, Williams. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears parlay the interception into points. DJ Moore, the touchdown. Extra point is good by Santos. And the Bears chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Bears 42.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. First and 10, Saints find themselves with some good field position starting out.
Unlock line! Unlock line!
Running left with Bigsby. There it is! Touchdown, New Orleans! The Saints stretch their lead on the final play of the third. And yet again, he's made a trip to the end zone, his 5th on the ground. And now just one more return visit away from tying that NFL single-game record. Seibert now to add the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Saints double their lead to 14. A very active quarter for us. Plenty of points in that frame as we reach the end of 3. And when we resume play, it'll be with a kickoff. Reed now to kick this one away. No return as this bounces into the end zone. The ball's coming out to the 20. Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes first and 10. Here's Williams. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there when you saw the field. It's going to be second down.
Brings up second and 10 at the 20-yard line.
I'll try again from the 20 after the incompletion. Second and 10 now. Williams. Caught, nice gain left side. And they're finally able to get to him and touch him down, but damage already done as they pick up that first down.
And the Bears first.
Williams from the gun. That one falls to the turf, couldn't hang on, it's incomplete. It was there, he just couldn't corral it. So it'll be second down.
You know, I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or just had a surprise break in concentration. So unusual to see one dropped unless there's a hit involved.
Williams thrown again here on second down. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. Offense in the hurry-up here.
A gain of 16 yards.
Here's Williams again. Short pass brought in. And he's able to get this down to the 36. Working quickly here.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 36-yard line.
The Saints calling for a timeout, their first. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Offense to line. This is 2nd and 4. Sticking in the air, it's Williams. Escapes the pocket. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And brings up 3rd down.
That may not look like much, and on tomorrow's grade sheet, it'll just be an S for satisfactory. But that's a good decision. Nowhere to go with the ball, and don't put it in harm's way.
A give now from the gun. This gets the 1st and more. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
A gain of 15.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it'll be 1st down Bears. Offense to the line fast.
A gain of 11 on the play. And the Bears 1st down.
1st down, and they go right back to him. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 12-yard line.
Changing things up. They're going to throw now. Into the end zone, but not brought in. It falls incomplete. It will bring up 3rd down.
Just something off in the rhythm of their passing game on that one, Kate. Time to recalibrate and keep throwing it to get back on track.
3rd and long for him here.
That's such a bummer, Kate, for a quarterback. If you have to scramble and take off, you'd really like to find a way to move the chains. He could not. That defense rallied, they responded, and they forced a 4th down.
They throw it out quick to the left. And in for the Chicago touchdown. The Bears now within 1 score in the 4th. DJ Moore, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. Kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. Great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
Santos to kick off for Chicago.
All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up. They'll run this with Bigsby. And he's into the foot for a gain of about 2.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
At the 37-yard line.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat, 70 Timberwolf, 60 Maverick.
Shotgun snap, they'll throw. Throw right side is caught by Samuel. And a great play is brought to an end as this one reaches the 35-yard line. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28. All set to go now from the 35.
First down. First and 10 at the 35.
This is Bigsby. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
These edge defenders in the league today, Kate, they've got so much on their list to do. A huge to-do list. They got to get to the passer, they got to set an edge, and they got to stop that run game, not just on the end of the line, but in that case, right in the middle of the field.
Here we go, set. Mike, 15. Go.
Again, it's Bigsby. He's right up next to that first down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up 3rd and short.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Run, Warriors, 70, 79 Broncos, 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
It's Algier on 3rd. He's fighting all he can, but won't get that final yard. They're going to have 4th down coming up.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 4th down and 1.
So a big kick coming up for Austin Seibert. Ball on the right hash, the distance 43 yards. Seibert's kick is up and good. And it's now a 2-possession game as the lead grows to 11.
Best kickers I've been around here over the last few decades, they relish these moments. They know the hard work all their buddies on offense and defense have done. When they can make it a 2-score game and be clutch when it matters, these are the moments they live for.
On the return, here comes Davis. And he gets crunched by a big hit. Oh, man. Right at the 25 to end it. Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. To throw, Williams. And the Saints are all over this one. Great work by the defense. Offense up to the line fast.
Loss of 4 yards. It's 2nd down.
Now here's Williams. Caught by his back. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. Down a couple of scores, but still some time left and 3 timeouts as well. It's 1st and 10. Williams will look to throw. Escapes the pocket. This is brought in. Big gain here for Loveland. And what a hit there. Ouch, she pays the price for moving the chains that time. Bears trying to get everyone set. They're going quickly here.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
1st down, Williams. Once again, pass caught by Moore. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears now within 1 score in the 4th. DJ Moore, the touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game.
The Bears
Here he is to
line up
throw.
for the 2-point conversion.
And he's got it. That gets him 2 and puts them within a field goal here late. Well, the comeback is proceeding according to plan, Brock. That conversion trims this to a field goal game. Now get that ball back, baby. Get it back.
And you know that special teams coach is down there telling his guys that. Don't come back to these sidelines. Don't come off this field unless you go get me the ball to give this offense yet another opportunity.
1st and 10. Saints find themselves with some good field position starting out.
Cougar 19.
Hands off here for Bigsby. And they get him for a loss. That's a big one, Brock, and might see them burn a timeout. The Bears decide to call their first timeout. Went the wrong way on 1st down, Brock. Here comes 2nd and 12.
Deputy Lions. Panther 11. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Catch made, left side by Palmer. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
That's what they call staring down the gun barrel. You know as a quarterback, you're about to get absolutely blasted, but you got to deliver an accurate throw just like that.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. Broke the plane before the snap, and that's going to give the offense some free yardage. Encroachment on that previous play, and that makes this a much shorter 1st and 5. Running. Oh, he lost the football. And the Bears say they have it. Looks like they do.
This really should be the last place and the last down you expect to fumble on. There's still 2, 3, maybe more to work with. Just take care of the ball. Go down when you're hit and set up for 2nd down.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. He'll look to throw it. Big strike here to Moore. And this is going to get him into the red zone. He's at the 18-yard line. That one goes for 31 yards and a 1st down when all is said and done.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw when you throw it that deep outside the numbers that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
Offense to the line for 1st down, conscious of that single timeout they've got remaining. Setting up to pass. Complete right side. Burton has it. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal. The Bears going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. Got that chip shot in their back pocket to tie it. A chance at the lead here first, though. 1st and goal. They'll try and punch it in. And he's in, and that's a touchdown. And with almost no time left, he just likely won them this game. A chance to take their lead beyond a field goal on this point after. And it's good, so they take the lead, and the extra point buys them some breathing room. A field goal does not tie it now. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up. Back to throw. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Meek Robertson takes it away. And the Bears make the play that should win.
Yeah.